Yo, what's good with y'all, bruh? Kyrie time back with another video, and as we all know, Sonic Racing Crossworlds has a lot of characters, a lot of guest characters, a lot of DLC characters that are coming to the game, and some that are confirmed, some that are leaked, and some that we just don't know about. So I made a little fan roster of which characters I think are going to be the DLC characters for Sonic Racing Crossroads. As we all know, there's going to be free DLC. All the Sega characters are going to be free. There's going to be like 13 Sega characters, I'm pretty sure. 3 are already confirmed, and a few were leaked. But I'm going to just make a little fan roster. The blue part is Sega, obviously. And the orange parts is the DLC crossover characters from Nickelodeon and all this shit. So first off, let's just get the confirmed characters out of the way. So we already know we're getting Joker, Ichiban, Miku for the Sega characters. And then for the crossover characters, we got Steve, Alex, Creeper, SpongeBob, Patrick, Pac-Man, and all the ghosts. I'm not naming all the ghosts. So far, it's a pretty solid lineup for this game in terms of DLC. I was not expecting, any of the Minecraft characters to be in. SpongeBob was leaked months before, but yeah, I mean, Pac-Man, that kind of makes sense. Sonic and Pac-Man kind of had crossovers before, so it's not really too out of the question for Pac-Man to be in the game. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And now here we go with the predictions, or not even predictions. These are kind of leaks for the characters. So literally yesterday, the box art for this game got leaked, and on the back of the box art, you can see Knights there. So that means Knights is going to be in the game, which is pretty heat, bro. I'm all in for more Sega characters, to be honest, because, I was a bit worried at first. I was like, dang, they're not going to really put Knights. I honestly thought, the free DLC was just going to be Sonic characters. I thought we only got lucky with Ichiban, Joker, and Miku, but it seems like we're getting more Sega characters, so I decided to go wild with this list. And Knights wasn't the only character that was leaked in the Sega part. Another character that was leaked was II from Super Monkey Ball, because I think it was Tails Tube or some shit. You can see in the background, you can see II's a vehicle in the background. So that means he is actually coming to Sonic Racing Crossroads as free DLC for the Sega characters. Now, I don't know if this free DLC will be out on launch day, or are they just gonna release these free DLCs per month or something along with the paid DLC. I'm not really sure. I hope they release on launch day, because it's bro, I don't want to wait to play as freaking Knights in the game. Dude, I mean, it is what it is. If we do have to wait, at least we just get the characters anyway for free. They didn't have to do this. They didn't have to give us these characters for free, so I think that's pretty nice of them to do. But anyway, yeah, let's move on to my next prediction. This is a real prediction. None of these enough leaks for now for the Sega side. The next character I think that's getting into this game, it has to be Beat from Jet Set Radio. Come on now. How are you going to have a Sonic racing game and not have Beat from Jet Set Radio with Sega characters? Seriously. Jet Set Radio has to be one of the most iconic Sega franchises ever. I'm telling you, if you don't know what Jet Set Radio is, I think something's wrong with you, genuinely, because, man, Jet Set Radio is so heat. And I think he will fit perfectly with Sonic Racing Crossroads, especially with the Extreme Gear. And I don't think we've ever seen Beat on Extreme Gear. He was not in no Sonic Riders, but I know he was in Sonic All-Stars racing games. So it'll be pretty nice. And also, this might be just a random delusional take, but I think if they put Beat in the game, they can also add another type of vehicle with the rolling skates. If you play Sonic Riders, you can use the rolling skates for a vehicle type or whatever, or a race type, whatever. But yeah, it would be pretty cool if they add that along with Beat from Jet Set Radio, but I know we not getting that. We not getting that. I know we just getting the character and the vehicle. That's all we're getting. But yeah, Beat would actually be super fire in Sonic Racing Crossroads. The next character that I genuinely think that's going to get in, and it is mostly because this franchise has gotten a new game, is Joe Musashi from Shinobi. Shinobi is one of the classic Sega franchises, so I really think, Joe Musashi would actually get into the game, because first of all, he was in the other Sonic Racing All-Stars, or Sega All-Stars racing games, if I recall correctly. He was in Transform. I think he was in the first one, but yeah, I think they will definitely have a Shinobi rep there. Shinobi recently got a new game. I think it was called Shinobi Art of Vengeance or whatever. I never played it, but I heard it was heat. And yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be like a nice way to, you know, promote the game, especially since apparently that game is actually getting its own Sonic DLC. Like Eggman is going to be like a secret DLC boss or something from what I've seen. So I think it would make the most sense for Joe Musashi to get into Sonic Racing Crossworlds as free DLC for the Sega characters. And this next character I'm about to list, bro, I know y'all not gonna like. Y'all not gonna like the character I am going to pick next. I genuinely think Classic Sonic is getting into Sonic Racing Crossroads. Like I think he's actually getting in because first of all, they got a Sonic Superstar stage in there, so I don't see no reason to not put Classic Sonic in there. And this isn't the first time Classic Sonic's been in a driving game or a racing game. He was in Sonic Drift, so he could have been. They could like use his vehicle from Sonic Drift, you know, like that red vehicle, whatever, in Sonic Drift, and you know, I think it will fit perfectly for Classic Sonic to be in the game. And I would also like to see Classic Sonic in the Extreme Gear. You know how heat that would be, bruh? Like, come on, guys. I know y'all don't like Classic Sonic, but if he was in Crossroads, that would be heat, honestly, in my honest opinion. Like, I'm kind of sick of Classic Sonic as much as you guys, but you know, I'll just make an exception this time. I'll let it slide. I think he can get in. And also, this game is literally about traveling through different worlds. So that's what, you know, Sonic travels through time and he would like meet his past self like Classic Sonic. Yeah, it makes sense. Crossroads. So I genuinely do think Classic Sonic is getting into this game. But honestly, I want this to be the last time Classic Sonic appears in a Sonic game because, bro, I've had enough, bro. We need a fully original Sonic game after this one. No more returning stages, no more classic shit, just, you know, entirely new stuff. That's what I want. But anyway, next character that I think will get into the game is Axel Stone from Streets of Rage. Now, Streets of Rage is also getting a new game from, you know, that whole Sega revival thing or whatever, where they're like reviving a lot of their old franchises. And not even too long ago, we got Streets of Rage 4, so they can literally use the character design from Streets of Rage 4 of Axel Stone and put him into the game. So I don't see why not. And plus, it'll be like a unique character because Axel Stone has never been in a Sonic racing game. He was never in Sega All-Stars Racing, if I recall correctly. Never in Transform, none of that. I don't think he's ever been in a Sega crossover game because Streets of Rage is such a, you know, old dormant franchise that only just recently came back. So I can see them at least showing some love to Streets of Rage and putting Axel Stone into Sonic Racing Crossroads. Now this next character I'm about to mention has been in every Sonic Racing, Sega, All-Stars Racing, Transformed, whatever the freak. Every one of them, and it is none other than Ooh La La from Space Channel 5. Now this character isn't too relevant in like 2025 or nothing like that, but I feel like that she should return because she's definitely, you know, an OG character within the Sega All-Stars Racing franchise. And I'm gonna be really freaking honest, I have never heard of Space Channel 5 until I played Sonic Racing All-Stars Racing Transformed. Remember, I keep messing up on these names. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed. I never heard of that character until I played that game. So I feel like she would definitely fit into Sonic Racing Crossroads. She already has the vehicle, you know, they can do plenty of stuff with the character in terms of events. But from what I've seen, I'm gonna be honest, I never played Space Channel 5, but from what I've seen, it's like a rhythm game or something, so they can literally put her in the game and have like an event where you can do like rhythm shit while racing. This might sound corny and like delusional, but it would be interesting if they do some type of, you know, rhythm game or something within the racing. I don't know, I'm just spitballing right now, but it would be cool if we get something like that. There's not really much to say about this character other than she's just a veteran Sonic Racing character, so it'll kind of feel wrong to not put Ooh La La into Sonic Racing Crossroads, especially since, you know, there is Sega characters in this game, so it would be weird. But anyway, yeah. Now this next character I'm about to mention is also a veteran within the Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed franchise, and it is none other than Akira from Virtua Fighter. Guys, come on now, you know they need to put Akira in the game. Like, first of all, we're getting a new Virtua Fighter game. We're getting Virtua Fighter 6 pretty soon. And plus, Akira, like I said, Akira has been in every Sonic Racing game, and Virtua Fighter is one of Sega's most important franchises. So I feel like they should definitely put Akira into this game for sure, 100%, especially since it's coming back. And yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say about Akira and Sonic Racing Crossroads. Now, this is going to be the most random, obscure choice I am going to choose for Sonic Racing Crossroads. And that is none other than Sakura Amamiya from Sakura Wars. Now, I know Sakura Wars has not gotten a game in like 5 years. I think it would be really cool if Sakura got into a Sonic Racing game, because she has never been in any Sonic Racing All-Stars game ever. So I think this would be like a cool new pick to just put Sakura Amamiya into Sonic Racing Crossroads. And the reason why I specifically chose Sakura Amamiya over the first protagonist from Sakura Wars is because, you know, Sakura Amamiya is the newest one. So I feel like they would just want to put the newest iteration of the Sakura Wars protagonist within Sonic Racing Crossroads to promote it. And apparently Sakura Wars is also getting a new game according to rumors. So I can definitely see them, you know, possibly putting Sakura Amamiya in the game. But honestly, I think it's a bit of a low chance, but we'll have to see. Okay, dang, we're already almost done with the Sega characters. We got one more character left. And now, I genuinely do believe this character is going to get in the game. Y'all might call me super delusional for this, but I think they're putting Teto in the game. They got Miku in the game. Why not put Teto in there? She's an extremely popular character, especially right now, and it'll just like get more people in the game. I know people that'll buy this game just because Teto's in it. They're going to do it. So I think it'll be a smart move for them to actually put Teto into Sonic Racing Crossroads. Like I said, extremely popular character, and we already got Miku in the game. So like, yeah, I can see them doing that. If it's not for this, you know, season pass, because keep in mind this is season pass 1 so far. But if it's not for this season pass, they could probably do it in like season pass 2, like wave 2 of free DLC. They could probably put Teto in the game. But yeah, I do believe they are going to put her in the game somehow. But yeah, that is all for the Sega characters in Sonic Racing Crossroads free DLC. And obviously, I can't tell the future. I don't work at Sega, so I don't know if these characters are gonna for sure be in there. Like I said, it's just a prediction. We don't know for sure. And yeah, I can say just about probably 2 or 3 characters. I feel like I'm wrong about 2 or 3 characters. Everybody else, I feel like could actually get in. Like, I think it's 100% guaranteed at least Beat and Joe Musashi is getting in. Like, come on now. Or even Akira. Like, I know 100% they're getting in there. They have to. But yeah, that's it for Sega. Let's move on to the next character. Now, these next characters, we already know most of the characters that are getting in for the paid DLC. We know most of them are Nickelodeon characters. Like, they've confirmed it themselves. It's not even like leaks or anything so far. But yeah, we already know we're getting the Ninja Turtles in the game. It's been confirmed. And like, come on now, we already know who they're putting in the game. Like, dude, I don't even need to say it. But anyway, yeah. We're also getting Avatar: The Last Airbender in there. I was not expecting that. Like, bro, never thought I'd see the day Avatar and Sonic were crossover. Like, what the freak? They're gonna put Aang in this game. Obviously, they're gonna put Aang. But these next 2 characters I'm about to say for Avatar is not confirmed. They're not confirmed at all. These are just predictions. Is Toph and Korra. I think they're putting Toph and Korra into Sonic Racing Crossroads for the Avatar section of the game because, I don't know, it makes sense. These 3 characters are, I'm pretty sure they're like the 3 most popular Avatar characters ever. So they will definitely choose these 3 characters for sure. Aang, Toph, and Korra. It makes the most sense. Like, you can call me delusional in the comments. Like, they should put Zuko in the game or something like that. Like, no, I think it's these 3 characters, low-key. They're the most popular.
Wow, the same shit over and over again, dude.
Now that's pretty much all that is confirmed for the collab characters so far, but there has been a few leaks, and the character that has been leaked, well, characters probably, the collab that's been leaked is Among Us. Like, dude, why are they collabing with Among Us? What? There's been like hints, there's been like tweets, whole ass leaks and stuff, rumors about Among Us being into Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Like, Sega, bro, they're just gonna collab with anything now, seriously. So I just chose the 4 Among Us characters: red, yellow, blue, pink. Those are the 4 characters I chose to fill in the slots pretty much, because yeah, obviously these could be skins or the same freaking character. But yeah, I don't know why they put an Among Us in this game. They must have been paid a lot to put Among Us into Sonic Racing Crossroads. Just ridiculous, bro. Absolutely insane. And now for the last 2 slots. At this point, it's not even predictions. It's a wish list. This is just a wish list for me right here. These last 2 characters. They gotta put Mega Man in the game. They gotta collab with Mega Man or something, bro. Like, get 2 Mega Man characters, Mega Man and Roll. Yeah, let's go with that. Mega Man and Roll. Put these 2 characters into the game because, dude, it's about time we get a Mega Man collab in a game. Not just a comic, in a whole game. I think it'll be fire if they actually put Mega Man into Sonic Racing Crossroads. Honestly, we not getting that, bro. We are not getting that. I know we're not, but that was just a wish list, a delusional wish list I just put in there. A roleplay wish list I just put right there for the last 2 slots. It was just Mega Man and Roll. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. Let me know if you guys think this roster is heat or not. Like, you can tell me if it's not heat. Personally, I think this roster is pretty heat, bruh, aside from the Among Us shit. But let me know who you guys think are getting into Sonic Racing Crossroads. Do you agree with this list, or do you think it's going to be some other characters? Am I missing some characters that should be in the game? But anyway, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Peace out.